What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. We got to talk about this Caps Preds game last night. So, the Caps are coming into this with 4 solid wins over the Rangers, Canadiens, Blue Jackets, Hurricanes, and now the Preds. And this is just an insane highlight packed game. Let's talk about it. The Preds are visiting Washington, and they had a tough loss to the Kings on Monday. So they're trying to rebound here. Currently, they are not having a great start to their season, sitting last in the Central Division. I don't think anyone predicted this would be the way their season would start with their trade moves in the offseason, adding Stamkos. And the Caps, after this win, are now tied with the Hurricanes at the top of the Metropolitan Division. They could not be hotter right now. So just to give you an overview, we have a top line on the Capitals of Alex Ovechkin, Dylan Strome, and Alexei Protas. We have a top line for the Preds, Philip Forsberg, Ryan O'Reilly, and Steven Stamkos, what seems like an unstoppable force, or should be. And we have Saros in net for the Predators and Logan Thompson in the net for the Capitals. All right, to start things off, 4 minutes in, Evangelista takes a shot to the net, and it's deflected below Logan Thompson's blocker, and Parsonen scores the first goal of the game. Although the Caps did want to contest this, or at least Logan Thompson, their goalie did, as he thought it was a high stick. But upon review, Parsonen had his stick exactly parallel with the crossbar, so this was a good goal. But in classic Caps fashion, they answer with a goal a minute later. It's going to be a juicy rebound that gets picked up by Connor McMichael, and he snaps it past Saros. And Connor McMichael is just on fire. I got to see the Caps play the Blue Jackets last week, and he stood out as a dominant forward on this team. He has 8 goals this season, and this was all set up by Matt Roy, the defenseman for the Capitals. He had a nice low slapper to create that rebound chance for McMichael. Later in the period, the Caps would go on a power play where Ovi just blasts away at Saros. No goals, though. Preds kill the power play. At 11 minutes in, the shot count is 8 Caps, 6 Preds. Mangiapane gets a juicy rebound from a shot from the blue line, but can't fully connect on the shot. Now, I do want to note that the Capitals have really impressed me with their ability to bring the puck into the offensive zone. They're coming up with really creative ways. Some that I really have never seen used before, and was really surprised when I saw them live. Faravari gets a beautiful pass through the defender from Wilson. Saros makes a nice blocker save on a really nice chance. So we finished the first period 1-1. And I'm really just impressed with the Capitals here. The Preds also look pretty dangerous, but the Capitals have been doing a really good job with keeping the puck in the offensive zone. They everybody, the forwards and the defenders, have really good spacing, and they make sure they stay on the blue line so that any redirection or missed pass will get picked up at the blue line, so they can keep this offensive onslaught going. But it's pretty clear at this point that the Capitals are getting the better quality shots. The Predators have been putting up shots, but they are not exactly high-scoring opportunities. Philip Forsberg starts the second period off with a nice shot after he picks off a pass from Dowd. Dowd is trying to clear with a pass across the middle of the ice. I know from lacrosse, you never clear across the middle. You're just asking for danger. Forsberg is just waiting there, and he passes without looking, totally unaware that Forsberg is waiting to pick off this pass, and he gets a nice one-on-one shot with Logan Thompson, but it is saved. 10 minutes in, McMichael gets a one-on-one shot with Saros. Really nice pass to the blue line for him as he gets past the defenders, not seeing him. I think it was a quick turnover as the Preds try to enter the offensive zone. The Capitals put it right back to McMichael. He has great awareness to know that the turnover was happening, to stay right on that blue line past the defenders. and he gets a great one-on-one chance with Saros. In my opinion, he kind of blows this though and makes the shot on the first move. You're not going to get past Saros with a wrister on the first move. You got to do a little bit more. 15 minutes in, we have the Capitals top line out there, and Protest scores from a feed from Ovechkin, and really it just looks like the defenders get way too enamored with Ovechkin being in front of the goal. They float too high in the zone, and Protest is able to just sneak right behind them, get the feed from Ovi, and he gets a really nice shot on the doorstep, sweeps the puck under the pads of Saros, and it is now 2-1. Watching this Caps top line, the entire league should be taking notes because they have figured out the solution to Ovi's age. They've surrounded him with young talent, and that has really changed Ovi's productivity and just the scoring threat that the Caps didn't have last year. Less than a minute later, the Preds top line get to work, and with a nice dink and dunk pass, Carrier shoots a well-placed wrist shot, and the screenings of Stamkos, the one and only Steven Stamkos, redirects the shot past Thompson. We are now tied 2-2. Going into the third period, tied game, we have a barn burner. Before we get into the third period, I just want to give a shout out to these beautiful Caps retro jerseys. They brought them back with Fanatics. This is the first night they're wearing them. I've known about them for a while though, because they've had them at the team store. I checked them out. The Fanatics quality is great. Is it the same as Adidas? Not exactly. It's great to have this jersey back in the rotation, and you love to see Ovechkin playing at his best in this jersey, as this was very reminiscent of his rookie year. All right, to start the third period off, Saros makes a really nice blocker save on Dubois after a nice clear that leads to a 2-on-1. A few minutes later, Strome feeds Ovi from behind the net, and in classic Ovi fashion, he rips one past Saros' ear. Gotta give it to Protest for setting up an amazing screen for Ovechkin. And with these black jerseys, it almost looked like a solar eclipse on the ice. I mean, truly, there was nothing that Saros could see of Ovechkin's shot. Perfect execution by this top line from the Caps. So Ovechkin getting a goal tonight means that he's had 5 straight games with the goal, and he is well on his way to passing Gretzky's all-time goal scoring stat, which I can tell you right now, the Capitals are very aware of this. They have so much merchandise, hats, shirts, that is all based around Ovechkin scoring. It was getting a little depressing last year, being that it seemed like that was the only thing the Caps fans could look forward to. But with this high productive offense, I think that we can look at a playoff run, maybe a deep playoff run for the Capitals this year if they keep doing what they're doing here. All right, with 7 minutes left in the third, the Predators feed from behind the net and they score, but unfortunately, there's a Predator leaning on top of Logan Thompson, knocking the net off, and we have goaltender interference. Now, Nashville challenges this ruling, but unfortunately they lose, and that's going to result in a 2-minute minor for a loss on the challenge. Personally, I do think the Caps defenders pushed this Predator on top of Logan Thompson, so I really don't know. I know the players have to stay away from the goalie, and it's up to them to get off of them during a scoring chance. But at the same time, this guy was just manhandled and thrown on top of Logan Thompson. But either way, it shouldn't be a goal as Logan Thompson couldn't make the save. And to finish this game up, Thompson makes an amazing save on Forsberg. I really just think Logan Thompson is the answer this year for the Capitals. He's been playing out of his mind. He's like a younger version of Holtby. Respect to the Holt Beast. He had such a wonderful career in Washington. It was great getting to see him play over the years. And with this Capitals win, this sets up an amazing matchup tonight. That's going to be the Penguins versus the Capitals in Washington. We are in for quite the game. The Penguins have not been doing well this season, but I know they're going to bring it and turn it up for the Capitals, as this has been an amazing rivalry over the years. Last but not least, if you guys enjoy hockey content and game reviews like this, please leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, y'all.